Hello, beautiful, blessed souls. Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. We'd love for you to be part of our soul tribe and our loving vibe. If you're a returning sub, thank you so much for your love, your likes, your subs, your comments. It really warms my heart to the bottom of my heart, and I appreciate your trust, and I love you all so very, very, very much. So a little bit about me. I'm a twin back in physical reunion of my twin. We went through physical separation in the 3D on Earth, and by the grace of God, we navigated back to each other in physical harmony. I do channel all my energy from pen to paper. I strictly do the cards out of my own entertainment purposes because the cards always resonate with the energy in my journal or the energy that I'm feeling that day. So there's a lot that I've been channeling. This is a fairly rigorous process. It lasts, anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. I get up at insane hours in the morning. I believe that's when Source God gives me the messages. I document them. I believe I'm a messenger, and these messages are meant to be delivered to you. I'm on a mission, a journey, just to, explore and navigate the messages to provide to you, first and foremost, with truth, and try and dismantle any of the myths and debunk some of the untruths out there. So, and I just want to go through a lot. There's so much in my journal today. So there's like pages, and I give you a little snippet, and then I do the cards because again, they always resonate, and it never ceases to amaze me how they do. So I'm going to try and get everything that I can out of here, but the first thing I felt this morning is push and pull energy. And there's a lot of pushing and pulling energy between the twin soul collective right now. What does that exactly mean? You may feel this strong push towards your twin, or your pull towards your twin. Push and pull kind of are simultaneous events. I do feel that God, universe, source is pulling and pushing you both together in the third dimensional world. And if you feel that energy, if you feel very drawn to your twin and you feel like you want to go to them, I believe God, source, divine, however you resonate, bringing you back together. And that's exactly how I felt when I came back into harmony with my twin in physical. I had such a strong urge, and I feel like this push and pull energy has been going on for a month, and it's beautiful. There's a sense of loneliness and abandonment. So again, who this resonates with, I don't know. And I have ego, and the ego is you're attaching yourself to labels, and the ego is loneliness and abandonment. And those are the labels that you're attaching yourself to, and that is sometimes the interference. The ego is the biggest interference on this journey. And it always wants to attach to labels like loneliness and anger and all of these emotions, when you're meant to keep the unconditional love in your heart and just walk with the voice of the heart and try and stay away from the nemesis of the ego, because for whatever reason, the ego wants to interfere and doesn't want you to share this love. Much of the world that we live in is plagued with ego, and the ego is so prevalent everywhere, and it is the constant interference. And then I have this many of you are leaving the past behind, and your true you is waking up, and that's part of this dynamic journey, is getting to your true authentic you. So I'm just gonna move this over here a little bit. There we are, and down. Sorry, folks. You're waking up to your true authentic you. And lastly, this is the most bizarre thing. So when I'm in the bath meditating, it's an Epsom salt bath, and I'm just doing meditation, prayer, and I do some yoga exercises while I'm in the bath, and some breathing, and I've got this random question: what is pariah? And I'm like, I've never even heard of this word. So normally I have to jump out and go write it down. figure out what it means. I have no idea. I don't even know this word. I've never even heard it in my entire existence. And I, sometimes I Google things. Google isn't always a source of truth. That's a caveat there. But the one thing I found was to keep innocent and vulnerable in darkness. So there's some people out there that there's trickery, and they're actually moving you away from your faith. Spirituality is a very complex thing. There's many different forms of faith, but sometimes it takes you away from your faith and what you firmly believe in. And to me, again, this wood is pariah, to keep innocent and vulnerable in the darkness. Numbers I've been seeing is 111 and 222. And so I'm very excited to share too that I will be starting a novel, and it is going to be called The Waking Soul. So I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. I channel masculine energy, what is in their current heart space. If they could say anything at the moment, what would it be? And the overall energy of this beautiful dynamic twin flame worldwide collective energy. I'm gonna get started. Again, these are just visuals. It always resonates with my journal. I had someone comment on the channel and it really resonated with me, and I just kind of want to go over that before I get started here. And they had said that someone gave them a free reading saying that this was not their twin. I had the same encounter several years ago, and I had never been to, I never had a reading in my life. In fact, I never even had cards or any of that. I don't know why I did it, but this individual said the same thing to me. And I was so distraught and broken. And then I realized that, this was my first and only time that there's visionaries out there, and people have gifts, and gifts are meant to be given. And there are, and visionary and prophecy and whatever. I do not associate with psychic. I just don't associate with that word. I never have, because there's a lot of people out there that are monopolizing off of a vulnerability, and people are paying all of this monetary money to these individuals, and they're not right. So that's the caveat. Please be careful. So I'm going to get started, and I feel badly for some of you that have been misguided, but I cannot believe this. Okay. Ask for 3 cards, please. And there's, just so you know, there's 74 cards in this deck. So the fact that these cards fall out the way and they resonate with the journal, and sometimes they come out again and again because the message isn't being heard, or you've stumbled across it when you're meant to stumble across it. So thank you. Oh, I cannot believe this. Okay. This is a beautiful message. As always, masculine's heart space as of the moment. Truth. I just went over my journal. You're coming to your true you, and your true authentic you, and leaving the past behind and just coming into who you're truly meant to be. This is a journey, a soul journey, an awakening, and you come to who you truly are meant to be. My heart is radiating with such light, and it's just almost exploding. Oh, and that's the one thing I wanted to mention. Some of you have some chest almost like heart pain. Feel like your heart chakra's opening up. So they're coming to their true authentic selves. It's beautiful. Miracle. The masculine energy knows that this is a miracle. This connection is a miracle. It is divinely orchestrated. It is truly a miracle. You do so much for each other without even realizing it. You invoke all of these wonderful things inside. You awaken. And what a beautiful gift and miracle that is. because you awaken to who you truly are. And you are not part of this human conditioning and these false labels and all of these things that you are led to believe. You no longer associate, nor do you attach yourself with it. And the masculine energy believes it's a miracle. You're an angel. You were sent to them to help them transform their life. And many twins, not all, whatever resonates, resonates, whatever doesn't, just pack it away, come from severe trauma. And it, and the masculine just feels like you're just this angel that came in and just shifted their whole paradigm, their whole universe, and helped them learn lessons, get rid of these karmic cycles and these soul contracts, whatever it may be. And they're so thankful and grateful. And this came out yesterday as well. There's two things that came out, truth and mirror soul. And how I resonate this is, yes, you are a mirror soul of each other. Some of you share the same trauma. When you come into each other, it's like you're an exact replica of each other. And it's like you're looking in the mirror, because it's your mirror soul. It's the other half of your soul that has been split, and you've come back into each other to that soul union on earth. But what I resonate more about this card specifically today is this push and pull energy, and this message that your mirror soul is coming back to you in physical unity here on earth. So this physical separation is coming to an end for many, and it's beautiful. So that's what's in the masculine. The masculine is in this like contemplation, how do I get there mode. They're learning all their truths. They know what this is, and I'm not sure where the loneliness and the abandonment is coming in, but just try and detach from that attachment. So if they could say anything, what would it be? And sorry about this. Sorry, just gonna wind it a little over here. If they could say anything, what would it be? Just put those up there. If it's 4, I'll take it, and it is. So this is what we have. I cannot believe this. Okay. When we met, there was instant soul recognition. My soul is in soul shock. That's exactly it. When you meet, it's instant soul recognition. What does that actually mean? It's the other half of your soul. So how could you not recognize it? It's a very complex journey, and there are so many myths out there. It's I don't know. I don't even want to go there, but you do go into some form of a shock. I just speak for one's journey and hope to give you guidance on yours. And this is how I navigated the journey. And when I came into my twin for the first time, I was in utter shock. Like, we went out for dinner, and I was just shaking the whole time. Like, it was so, almost like I was frightened of him, seeing him in person, in flesh. Very difficult to understand, but I began to realize afterwards that I was in shock because I recognized the other part of my soul. So they just want you to know that. They know everything now. You sparked the creativity within me that lied dormant for so long. I love you for inspiring me. Creativity, creative, you're all creative, you're all gifted, highly empathic, and many of you are finding those gifts within you. And the masculine wants you to know that you've inspired them. They do know. They know you're a miracle. You're an angel. You know, and they just want to thank you so very much for everything that you've done to them. I've surrendered to oneself and our love. Absolutely surrendering. I always say, let go, let God. That's surrendering. Surrendering is just saying, I surrender, and I completely surrender to one self. And when I was in your physical presence, I was my true authentic self. That's what happens when you come into each other in physical presence. You are your true authentic self, who you're truly meant to be. But there's still so much healing, and you trigger each other, and your heart would explode if you didn't go and go off into your separate journeys in on earth to heal. It just would. It's too much. It's too much to handle. And I don't know, these triggers would, maybe if you force it, and honestly, God comes in and just, I know it's cruel, it seems, separates you, gives you a taste and a flavor of what unconditional love looks like, and then go into separation to do the work you're meant to do. And then when you come back in, if you've done the work and you've kept the faith, you are meant to mission the word of love, unconditional love, and raise the vibration. That's what you're meant to do. Help, heal. So it's beautiful. And today I just want to give you another message from some other different loving cards. So this is a message from the masculine to the feminine, and these ones are brutal to work with. So they're heart-shaped and they're hard to fall out. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards and see what happens here. And ironically, there's 3 here, so I'm very picky. I don't think it's me so much that's picky, it's my mentor. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards. And that's way too many. Oh, there was another thing too, patience. I forgot to mention patience, patience, patience. Some of us need to learn the art of patience. Okay, let's ask for 4 cards, please. So I'm gonna one more time, and whatever falls out, because as I said, these are as difficult as no tomorrow. Thank you. I cannot believe this. Okay. Thank you. If it's 2, I'll take it. Thank you. Alright, so I just want to show you the beautiful artwork. So this here, and it says, the past is now behind you, release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you, follow it with faith. Written in a journal, you're leaving the past behind, and just follow your path with faith. And we'll put these 2 cards here because they fell out. They just want to fall down. Here, and it says passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. Magnetic push and pull energy. You feel it, embrace it, enjoy it, and keep the faith. Here, I have no idea what this says. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. And I feel like you're healing each other. One thing to note, this is a journey, and no 2 journeys are the same. It's whatever you resonate with, and healing is lifelong. You're constantly healing, and you're healing others in the process, believe it or not, with your radiation of the light. And you instinctively, by the love that you have, you have no way or no idea what you do. By that radiation, that light within your heart, you just immediately light up a room when you walk in because of the love that you have. And you heal others without even realizing it because of the joy that you have in your heart, and it's beautiful. And lastly, surrender. I cannot believe this. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. That's what I just said. The surrender card came out. This is never a coincidence. None of this stuff. It's uncanny how this works. It's beautiful. So now I want to give the overall energy of this beautiful, beautiful connection. So I guess the message for all of you is to surrender, let go, let God, keep your faith, and you're a beautiful, beautiful miracle. You're an angel. You light up the room wherever you go. And you're giving a gift of a lifetime, believe it or not, even though it's tough when you're in physical separation, let me tell you. I've been there, I've done that, I just know. So this is the overall energy. I'm going to ask for 4 cards. Beep. I can't take that. That's one here. I have to bend over. Sorry, folks. Oops. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I guess I'll pick this one up. It's 2, so I can't take it. So ask for 3 cards. I love it. And lastly, 1 card. It's 2. Just gonna move over here a little bit. 1, 2. Put this down. Really don't want to see myself. My hands. Okay, 1 card, please. Thank you. Okay, so beautiful. And sometimes I just forget to mention things, but rest and rejuvenation, I absolutely have that written in. The weirdest thing was going to come out, but I'm glad I caught myself in my journal, is rest and rejuvenation. And I feel like some of you have been, the temple that houses your soul is not healthy right now. You're running yourself ragged, and you're not getting sleep, and you're not rejuvenating. And oh my God, there's hundreds of birds going by right now, like thousands. Oh my, that's insane. What the frig? Yeah, so you need some rest and rejuvenation. And I specifically, sometimes I just want to read from my journal what I wrote in there, but it's time to take care of that temple. We have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And it's kind of ironic how the angel card came out, and there's 2 angel cards right here. I resonate this with the chakra and the crown chakra. And the crown chakra is at the top of the head. It is all the spiritual wisdom, all the knowledge, connecting to source. I cannot believe these birds. That's insane. Sorry. Connecting to source and getting dynamic messages and just surrendering, and just, it's beautiful. And you are absolutely getting to your true authentic you. And the 6th chakra, 3rd eye. So, and that's Archangel Metatron. And as I was saying on my message yesterday, your 3rd eye is opening. So when you come into each other, you instinctively, twins open that 3rd eye right away. So you get these gifts of intuition and all of these empathic qualities. And then sometimes it closes because your ego is interfering with your gifts. But I feel like there's a lot of drainage, and your 3rd eye is opening again, allowing you to get the messages from source, allowing you to follow your true authentic you. And adjacent possibilities, number 24. There's always, and I'm resonating this with this pariah. I don't know where I'm get this stuff. I really don't, but some of you are going through down to the black hole, the vortex, the rabbit hole, and someone's leading you to darkness, and they're taking advantage of your vulnerability. They're taking advantage of your innocence because you're not familiar with this love, and you're going down this path of darkness instead of the path of light. So, and please get out of it. There is so many parasites on this journey, and that's why I started doing what I was doing. First of all, I was told. I didn't really have a choice. I was told to do this, and second of all, I was misguided myself, and that led me down a path of darkness. for quite some time. And, you know, believing something that I should have believed in my heart all along. And I was believing the voice of someone else. And you always believe the voice within yourself. So get out of that pathway of darkness, please. And whoever that resonates with, I don't know. These are just messages. I want to give you some wisdom right now. So this is the wisdom of the journey, and so how did I know that was going to come? I just always know, like, before they even come out. So this is for the overall Twin Flame Worldwide Collective. It's 2, I'll take it. I cannot believe this. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I love this. Breathe. Some of you just need to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale 4 times, exhale 6 times. Count your breaths. Focus on the movement of your stomach and just clear your mind, the nemesis of the mind. Because some of you are, this ego, you're attaching yourself to ego, and it's so hard. It is one of the, like, I know, like, we live with it every single day. We're surrounded by ego. It's so easy to get caught in that trap, that vortex, and that could be your adjacent possibility, who knows. But just breathe, meditate, ground, get rid of it, that low vibrational energy, and come back to who you truly are. Poised, number 48. How do I resonate this card with push and pull energy again. The universe is poised, God is poised, divine, however you resonate, and everything is in position. The magnetic field, like everything in the universe right now is poised. And it's, I just feel like for so many of you, that, you know, are following your truth and following the truth of others. When you see guidance, you're getting there. And it's beautiful, and the universe is poised with this beautiful push and pull magnetic energy to bring you back together. I resonate this as well. A change in the wind. There's a change. There's been a change for quite some time now. There's been a shift, a huge magnetic shift in our earth, and you know, there's incredible changes coming, and you've went through change. You've morphed into a beautiful, beautiful, you've transformed, I want to say, into a beautiful butterfly, and you know, you've done immense healing. And this here is round and round, number 25. I resonate this with some, again, I don't know who, hopefully you're hearing this message and this plea from myself to you, my messenger. Please get out of the vortex. There are some horrible misguidances out there, and it, you know, it's a travesty to me to see how people take advantage of the most vulnerable. Because you are vulnerable when that physical separation occurs, because there's many things that are not known at the time, at the moment, and your life is just in complete disarray. Know that it'll get better. Just get out of, I just feel like some of you are trapped in false information. So that is what I have for you, beautiful souls, today. And I would like for you to have a very loving message. Actually, I feel like I would like for all of you to have 2 loving messages today, because I feel like there's some loneliness and some abandonment for some of you, and this is just to uplift and bring the light back into your heart and bring you back into light. And 2 fell out. So the first one I cannot believe this. You are entering a period of positive change, deep and profound transformation that occur at the deepest level of your being. You emerge with a renewed passion of life, full of romance and creativity. How does this pretty much summarize this whole message? It does. Positive change, a change in the wind. I just said transformation. You're transforming into a beautiful butterfly, and you're getting to your deepest level of your being. You're getting to your true authentic you, and full of their creativity card came out, and it's just beautiful, and I love it all so much. I love this one too. You illuminate my soul. It makes me feel whole. There is no part of me that your love cannot fill. From the first moment we met, I am forever grateful, and I count my blessings each day, beloved jewel. Miracle, angel, not a coincidence. This is all messages that are meant for your beautiful, kind, loving souls. So again, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the comments, the subs, everything. It truly does mean the world to me. If any of this resonates, kindly hit the thumbs up, sub, and comment. Have a super day, blessed souls.